How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing here? Welcome back to another football discussion video where today we're going to be talking about the Netherlands hiring Louis van Gaal as the manager. That's right, for the third time in their country's history that he's going to be managing the national team. So my personal opinion on this thing is that I think that this is a very good move for the Netherlands, and I think it's going to benefit them a lot, especially players like Quincy Promes, Memphis Depay, Wijnaldum, who else? Van Dijk, De Ligt, key players for the Dutch national team. Like, I think that Louis van Gaal is going to be able to utilize him way better, in my opinion, compared to Frank de Boer, because despite the Netherlands making it out of the group stage at the Euros with Frank de Boer, I still feel like at times that Frank de Boer's tactics just did not fit the Netherlands football team properly. And with Louis van Gaal, I think that he's going to be able to bring some tactical flexibility to this squad, which I think is going to benefit the Netherlands a lot. Now, I'm assuming he's probably going to play either a 4-3-2-1 formation or a 3-5-2 formation, and if Louis van Gaal does play like a 3-5-2 formation with the Dutch, and I do believe it's going to benefit players like Depay, Bergwijn, Quincy Promes, Weghorst, Van Dijk, Wijnaldum, Frankie de Jong, all those key players for the Dutch. Like, I think that this is possibly the most exciting time to be a Dutch football fan, because if there's one advantage that I think Louis van Gaal has over Frank de Boer, it's the experience with the Netherlands football team, because going down memory lane, I grew up watching this Dutch team, and let me tell you something, right now the Netherlands, they're currently on a mission to be a really good football powerhouse again, like how they were in 2010 to 2014. If there's one person that I think is very fit for this job, it's Louis van Gaal, without a doubt, because you saw how well Louis van Gaal did with the Netherlands at the 2014 World Cup in Brazil, because I still remember that World Cup like it was yesterday, that game between the Netherlands and Spain where the Netherlands just completely dismantled Spain 5-1 and their tiki-taka possession-based football. Like, from there, I knew that the Netherlands were going to have a very crazy World Cup, and they sure enough did. The only downside is that they couldn't get it done against Argentina on a penalties, because it looked like that the Dutch were going to go back to the World Cup final again and play in a fourth World Cup final in their country's history. And one of the best World Cup matches that I thought we never got to see was the Netherlands versus Germany, a rematch of the 1974 World Cup final. Because going back to that Netherlands-Argentina game, I think that the Netherlands did a pretty decent job in that game, but the only downside in that game is that they did not have any shots on target in regulation. And I think it was not until, the 90th or the 99th minute that the Netherlands had a single shot registered on target. But my biggest question about that game between the Netherlands and Argentina is that why did Louis van Gaal not save up the last substitution and sub off Jasper Cillessen for Tim Krul in penalties like how he did against Costa Rica? Because that, in my opinion, will always be one of the biggest what-ifs in football. What would have happened if Tim Krul was subbed on for penalties against Argentina like how he was against Costa Rica? Because I do feel like that Tim Krul would have made some crazy saves. Because when it comes to the debate between Cillessen and Tim Krul at the 2014 World Cup, I don't think that Cillessen had a penalty save at all, and Tim Krul registered a couple of penalty saves. So that's right there was enough to wonder why the heck he was not playing against Argentina. But going back to the Louis van Gaal hiring, I just think that this is going to make the Netherlands play more exciting football, especially, current roster talent that they have. Like, I think that's going to make life for the Netherlands attacking football a lot easier, because that's what I think that the Netherlands need to do, is just play really good attacking football, and without a doubt, I think they can be that football powerhouse again like how they were from 2010 to 2014. So in all, I think that Van Gaal is going to be a really good replacement for Frank de Boer, but right now with Louis van Gaal, I think he's going to be able to revive the Netherlands attacking attractive football again like how he did at the 2014 World Cup when he took over, I think, for for Bert van Marwijk. So with the Van Gaal hiring, all I have to say is very solid move, and I think that the Netherlands are going to be able to produce way better results with Van Gaal compared to Frank de Boer. So anyways, guys, let me know what do you think about this hiring in the comment section below. Make sure you guys drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to my channel. Currently on the road to 20k subscribers. Peace, fam.